that a thing? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so tonight's a really sleepy video. Sleepy sapphire video.
Darkness, here I come.
And before we get into today's topic, I just want to say where Sarge and I have been. You guys are probably wondering where we were, huh? Balloon. Oh, well,
Round
since
of
they're
Clifford
free.
Slammers, red sugar on top, please. You're
Always
worth
tip
it.
him.
Oh, that's nice.
So where have Sarge and I been? Good question. Let me explain. So our main way of doing YouTube is sort of through the PS4. And for a while our power cord was broke and we couldn't get another one, so we just couldn't upload anything. On top of that, we were gonna say on social media that, hey, we got a new PS4, or we got a new phone, and you know, we're getting our stuff back, like social media, so we couldn't upload anything to social media. To tell you guys, we won't be able to upload for a while. I want to know, is it just free for like today? Yeah, it's just free for today, or at least you get multiple free ones. So that's where we've been, and where the channel plans to go is we're actually talking about maybe making a separate channel for either me or Sarge. Depends on how you guys vote, because it's all on, you know, who you guys want to see is all up to you guys. It's not up to us. Like, if you're not liking my content and you're liking Sarge's, that's cool. If you're not liking Sarge's and you're liking mine, that's cool. However you want to play it. I am not in the mood to do anything too insane tonight. So let's do this.
Mission selected. Powering up the drop pod. Get on
Now,
board, team.
as for the topic at hand, everyone is someone's favorite. So the title of the video might be a little... This game might be a little hard to watch because I like to move my hands around a lot, but I think you guys are really gonna like it anyway. It's shoot, Space Rock Galactic or something. It's at the front of the video. Anyway, Deep Space Galactic, Space Rock. It has Space and Galactic in the name, and it's about Dwarves mining. Okay, there you go. Anyway. So, what this is basically me saying that my opinion on, like, character shaming, can't he beat Goku though, Saitama though, all of that. If you're a hardcore death battle, or, like, not like the YouTube, like, just death battles in general, probably not gonna like me too much, but that's fine, because we can all have different things, you know, that's what makes the world go round. By the way, tomorrow Sarge is going to be making a video about Russia and Ukraine. That's his sphere. I know that some bad people did some shit, and now some shit's going on. I also don't necessarily, like, this is gonna sound really bad, I don't necessarily care, because I'm not knowledgeable enough to make an informed opinion. Anyway, that's, like, totally not what this video is about. So, I watch a lot of anime, and I read a lot of manga, and comics, and all that. And if you're unfamiliar, the versus sphere is super common. It is incredibly common to say, like, can X beat Y? And it is fun. Sometimes. Depends. If it's fun to a point, because there are certain characters that are incredibly powerful, and it's not even like they wouldn't win in the fight, because like that becomes so not the point after a while. Like, it's like, okay, let me organize my thoughts, because this is sleepy. This is a sleepy video, so I do apologize. You guys are gonna have to deal with like my word vomit. But if you're like, okay, let's take two characters. Let's start off with our example, and maybe this will help me convey what I'm saying, because I am not explaining this very well. Let's say, could Goku beat Endeavor? Goku from Dragon Ball Z, we'll say the Saiyan Saga. It doesn't really matter. And Endeavor from season 3 of My Hero. Now, a lot of people would be like, well, duh, Goku's gonna like fucking curb stomp him and all that. And like, yeah, but after a while, when you're saying that, like, if you keep every time, let's say every time you see an Endeavor video, you're like, can it beat Goku though? That just starts to get annoying, because like that's implying, at least on some level, that like if a show couldn't beat like if a character from another show couldn't beat them, then like you shouldn't watch it, I guess? I don't know. Like, if you're just trying to say like, oh, fuck this character, you know, you're an idiot for liking him and stuff, then just stop. Like, yeah, I know this is gonna come across as like cringe and whiny and oh lol, but like, seriously, everybody's somebody's favorite, and there's billions of fictional characters. It wouldn't be any fun if you were on the other side of that foot. Like, if they're like, well, I made this character up that has 0 weakness. Can Goku beat him? No. And you're like, well, that doesn't count. It's not a canon character. And then they're like, well, like it does now. Like, it's literally playing pretend on the playground. It's like, I have missiles. Well, I have missile-proof shielding. Like, eventually, everyone gets beat by somebody. Like, there are too many characters in fiction to even think about there being an actual, just... I suppose there technically would be a strongest in fiction, but, like...
Need some free space.
Who would that be? And more importantly, why does it matter?
Donkey, come
like,
here.
would it be interesting to see, like, oh, you know, this is interesting just to see who would win. But like, most of the interesting fights aren't ones where it's like, oh, there's, you know, Superman versus Naruto, or Goku versus Naruto, or Saitama because the fan bases really do get really annoying, and this is more me venting, to be honest. Like, so if you guys don't like the video, that's fair. Because I'm kind of just complaining about a very small minority of people that do really dumb shit that doesn't affect the community at large. And I know that, but I'm still annoyed at this because I don't think my first, like...
Gotta go fast!
Oh, God.
Whack-a-mole!
I don't think my first criteria to can I like this character should be like, oh, well, who could he beat in fiction? Like, to be real, Batman's just a dude, and he's pretty cool. Black Panther without the, well, no, Black Panther has that like flower thing. I watched Black Panther, but I need to go back and rewatch it because like that was a really good Not the point. It's just like in a versus debate. If someone is in a versus debate with you, that's one thing. But if you're just like showing up to like, oh hey, here's a video why Naruto's a good Hokage, and goes, can he beat Goku? That well, Goku isn't in the show, so why are you bringing him up? Like, it would be like, oh, I like Corvettes. Well, a baseball bat can beat somebody in the head. Those two things are like so unrelated. Like 110%. Like, and I don't even think like the creators of the anime would even want to really honestly try to figure out who would win, because you can make a scenario where anybody wins any fight. Like, oh, Goku's super weak to chakra. Like, okay, that may not be like canon or anything, but like if that's the scenario, then yeah, Goku loses. Like, you can come up with a scenario to have whoever you want win, realistically speaking. You're writing the damn thing. And I understand that some people just go off like feeds and like showings and stuff like that. I am so turned around in this tunnel. Oh, there's a there's a part of the tunnel I could go over here. And if I dug like here, I wouldn't have to go very far. So let's try to find that. Is this it? Oh wow, I'm good. Looks like I already been through there. There's no way I've been through this whole thing. Oh boy. Anyhow. It's also really not... When I say this, I do not mean in the frame of a versus debate, I mean in the frame of a brawl. It doesn't matter. I know that there are some Saitama fans that are like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's fun to see people like bitch and whine. Well, I mean, there are Reddit compilations of that. You don't have to ruin someone's day just because you're trying to be a troll. Like, really, whenever I'm on the internet and I see someone go like, so and so can beat all my, I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm not gonna interact with you. Like, don't feed the trolls. That's literally all I gotta say to those people who don't like that. And
Prepare to fight for your
I
life.
I would leave a forum if it just started becoming a versus debate, because I find it incredibly annoying. And again, some people might be like, well, you know, you need to stick around and you need to get shit on by trolls and have, like, it's just, like, trolls are really just stupid. And this whole, can he beat Goku and can he beat Saitama, and I'm using that as examples because that's, like, the most common ones I see.
Detonation execute.
It's not the only ones by far. If I had to pick the worst fan base, it would be, I don't want to say any one fan base because it's more like a sector of people within fan bases. Because there are people that are like, oh well, you know,
That's it. Backscore.
your character's a fucking mountain buster, so he can't do shit, so you need to stop watching the anime. And like, that's dumb. Like, no one's gonna stop watching anime because of your opinion. If you're gonna be a troll, just know that people are gonna shit on you. And there are gonna be people that get a lot angrier than just your character sucks. It's gonna be like, I hope you die in a hole and all that. Like, 2022 is like insanity. Anyway, I just wanted to make kind of a sleep. Oh boy! I whiffed that grenade. Time to leave.
Whoopsie doopsie.
But as a side note, just to kind of like, I am not saying all versus debates are bad or anything. Like, if you're like, oh well, I think this guy would win, but then like just after the debate's over you drop it, like, that's fine. But just know that, like, yeah, there are some people that have literally just completely left the internet because it's really bad to go onto a video completely about your anime and like just see about 100 people go, can he beat Saitama, can he beat Goku, can he beat Superman, can he beat, like, who cares? Who cares? Does the video involve the other person? No? Then don't bring them up. Like, if you want to start a versus debate, it's not hard to start a YouTube channel. Start a versus YouTube channel. Talk about all your opinions there. It's what I did, and I don't even have a physical body, so, you know, what's stopping you? Like, because for some people, especially, I'm not gonna say it, well, yeah, I am. Especially people that, like, have gone through stuff, sometimes that character is kind of a safety blanket. Because you know that, like, oh, you know, I can watch this and I'll be totally fine, I'll be happy, whatever. And it's not even the healthiest approach, but it is one in... If we're gonna start being sensitive about how characters are portrayed, we also have to think about how those characters portray in people's minds. If we're gonna talk about a subject, we have to talk about the entirety of it, not just the one part of it. Like, yeah, that's how characters portrayed are important, but like how characters portray in people's minds are still important. That's why I say everyone is someone's favorite. I don't like Endeavor or Mineta from My Hero. I thought Saitama was kind of funny. I like Season 1 of One Punch Man. I don't think some people really got the... I feel like some people missed what the season was actually about, because to me, I got the lesson of like, oh, you know, enjoy the little things in life, because he's supposedly like infinitely powerful, but he enjoys going to get like little sales on coupons and stuff like that. So like, you know, could he beat All Might? I don't know. Maybe. I don't care. I think All Might's the better hero. That's me. That's my opinion. Does that mean, like... Does that mean... That doesn't even really necessarily mean I dislike Saitama. That just means I think, like, you know, in my mind, All Might's the better hero for whatever reason. Could be inspiration. Could be how he looks. Could, you know, whatever. Now, I could go into that, but we don't need an hour-long video about me gushing about my favorite character. Because, trust me, it would be that. Well, I might do that if you guys want. You can comment down below. It's just one of those things that I wanted to say because I see so many people trying to shit on other people's favorite characters just to, like, see them, like, rage or, like, I don't know. But, like, you can do some actual damage there. I have heard stories on the internet. Don't know if they're true. I didn't fact check them. I read them. They could be. But this is the part that I don't like talking about because it gets kind of dark. I'm gonna be real. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.